Why not try to...
I'm telling you guys, there's stupid, and then there's Lauren Boebert stupid. The secondhand embarrassment I get, which I shouldn't, because you should only get secondhand embarrassment for people you care about. And I don't care about her at all, but the secondhand embarrassment I get every time she speaks, I think it's because I'm embarrassed for our country that there's actually a state, an area in a state that decided, yeah, we want her. And then when she knew she couldn't win that area anymore, she went somewhere else, and that area said, yeah, her. We want her. Shame on the people in Colorado who think it's a good idea to have Lauren Boebert representing us. You know, when I used to make videos for the Midas Touch Network, I found myself covering Lauren Boebert and Marjorie Taylor Greene a lot. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do that as much. I just can't. There's no helping these people. Everyone knows now what they are. But then I come across this video today of her trying to compare the DC, the National Guard being in DC right now, when citizens are just living, going to work and all that, and having them there along with a police department that is already there, comparing that to the National Guard going to DC on January 6th, I'm just like, who the fuck ever thought this woman who could not pass a GED test 2 straight times until the 3rd time, which it's debatable that she took the test the 3rd time, probably like her 13-year-old son took the test the 3rd time, but who thought we should ever elect her?
And as far as having an issue, taking issue with the National Guard having a temporary presence to get your city, this city, our nation's beautiful capital, under control and safe, I didn't hear any problems from Washington, D.C. residents or my colleagues on the other side of the aisle when 20,000 National Guards came in and surrounded the Capitol building and prohibited your First Amendment rights to petition your government with your grievances. I didn't see an uprising there. We weren't happy about the fences and the hundreds of miles of barbed wire surrounding our nation's capital, and armed National Guard, tens of thousands of them, keeping you out of the people's house. But now they're here to help and keep you safe, and that's somehow an issue?
She has the hardest fucking time reading the most simple shit that her staffers wrote. And let me make this clear for you, Lauren. One of these things is having the National Guard occupying a city where there are already police officers there to deal with crime. And not to mention, once those National Guard troops are gone, you still haven't addressed the reasons why crime is so high in those areas. It's poverty. The other was the National Guard being deployed to protect the Capitol and elected officials from a bunch of lunatics who were on their way there to do dumb shit because they were lied to. They believed that lie and they decided to act on that lie. These are not the same, but you're too dumb to realize that because you're just by far, not by far. Marjorie Taylor Greene's pretty close, but you're the dumbest person in Congress. I mean, you really are. And actually, there's a lot of you in there that are pretty dumb, but this statement has to be one of the dumbest, just one of the dumbest you've ever made, period.
Don't want no enemies or ops. Envy in their heart, I tell them stop. Vacation on the yacht.